All right. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Teal-Rasferian, CEO, Plant Life Ambassador, and part-time Vtuber. Today is going to be another 2 streams in one day. Kind of day. I was going to start off with, oh, why did that file move over there? That's weird. I was gonna start the day off by playing some Radiant Historia first, but then I figured that maybe the world building activity that I planned for today might take a little less time, and then so I could get that out of the way first, get some lunch, and rest up a bit, and then start another stream, and then just spend that time on Radiant Historia. So that's the plan. Yeah. The world building activity, if you can't figure it out yet, I have all of my usual little mascots, the Florians. Little plant-like creatures that I work with and give jobs here in the company, Teal Terrace. But, there's more than just the couple that are running around on the screens in, the little backgrounds that I have. So today we are going to... I'm not much of an artist, so we're not going to, draw them up. We're just going to come up with their concepts and write them down. So let me jump over to here. Well, that's that's my live streaming screen. Let me turn on the audio so we can get some music in here. And I'm turning that down on the OBS capture, so hopefully it's not too loud. But as you can see, we have good old pickerwheel.com. I have 2 different ones, each with 30 little squares that I put in. I have 30 different species of plants, whether they're fruits, vegetables. There's a couple flowers mixed in. But then I also have this one wheel of jobs that we're just going to randomly spin the wheel on both parts, and random plants get random jobs. And then I have this hidden. What's weird? Okay, I don't know why that window capture decided to bring up my desktop for a second there. But I'm going to just write them down in this one little document I have. Let me center this, make this bigger, stretch it out this way a little bit. I figure what I should do first is I should write down the currently existing Florians, just really quick to get them on this document. So to start with, we have the coffee beans. I wonder, should I... Actually, let's jump over to the cafe screen, turn off the standard music, and move me out of... That's not my body. What is that? Move me out of the way in my big head. And let's get rid of the chat box in the way. Because I'm pretty sure this is the one screen where, all of the currently existing ones exist. There's the watermelon security guards. There's the coffee beans, the bean counters. And they usually handle the counting, like, because they're bean counters, but because they're coffee beans, they also make the coffee in the cafe. Way back in the back are some potatoes. They are jesters. They are meant for entertainment purposes to keep the mood up. The rose is a secretary. They handle, a lot of secretarial-based actions, manning the front desk of the company lobby. And then off to the right is a old turnip person. I kind of never really came up with a job for them at their inception. I just wanted a bit of variety. So I guess they are meant to look rather old, so they can be a senior advisor. And then there's the one that's also up at the counter near the center, which we probably be able to see better in the lobby. If I move my head again. Yeah. They are pomegranate executives, which they're meant to look like executioners and executives. So it's a pun on that. I'm nowhere near close enough to having like a membership program, but what my plan was in my youth, the plan was to have executives be like the membership like name. And that's kind of just what they are, in addition to being like members of Palms the Third's species. They work under him. But yeah, so that's showing them off. Back to here. So let's just write these down really quick. And I figure there's jobs and then job description. They handle most of the math related. I'm not a fast typer. Math related. And it doesn't help I have this microphone in my face. I have to actually look down at my keyboard to know where all the keys are, chat. I never took like a typing class or anything. I don't just know where the keys are on a keyboard. Yeah. So never ask me to write anything within a certain speed. And within the company. No, let's insert. Company, as well as producing coffee within the cafe. And that'll just be just short descriptions for all of them. Let's do turnip. That's turnip. Jeez. Turnip. Job. Senior advisor. Few in number, many in years. Few in number, many in years. And of course, this isn't just the default coverage for every single turnip or whatever member of the Florian species that exists. These are just the ones that happen to work under the Teal-Terrace company. Years. They offer advice for how new projects can proceed. That's a nice little description, I think. Potato. Job. Jester. They are meant to keep the mood up around the offices. Putting on small performances and just generally being silly little things. Silly little things. Pomegranates. That's not how you spell pomegranates, I know that. Why did I have to choose, like, a species that's hard to, like, spell as, like, the one I like the most? Job executives. Not to be confused with executioners. That's not how you spell that. These agents of Palms the Third. These agents of Palms the Third are stationed at Teal Terrace with the purpose of being sent out to quell monster attacks at a moment's notice. In the meantime, like actual executives, they can just mill about the building looking important. Oh, it's not. That's the trouble with trying to look at like 3 different screens, chat. They just mill about the building looking important. Save that before I forget. Let's roses. Let's tie that in. Job. No, what? Secretary. They man the front desk in the company lobby, taking phone calls and directing visitors to where they may need to go. To where they ever may need to go. The end. Yeah. So that's Then the security guards. Watermelons. Job. Security. Can I make this box slightly... There we go. So that doesn't cut off nearly as much now. Trying to get... I've complained about this before, but having my whole surrounding, like, backdrop is just kind of small for what I want when I want, like, things on my screen. Next one I get, whenever I get one, I'm just gonna minimize, like, minimalist. Security. Big and burly. They stand around in various spots in the headquarters, keeping an eye out for any troublemakers that might slink around. And that's simple enough. Okay, I think that's... I don't think I'm forgetting any of the basic ones. I think that's all of the ones that I already have. Okay, so let's... turn you off for the second. And now we get to spin the picker wheel. And we'll just, like... excuse me. We'll just, make stuff up as we go. Okay. Crocus. I could probably, like, look stuff up as we go to crocus. Crocuses are these types of flowers. Very pretty, very blue. And then hide choice. So crocus is going to be a massage therapist. So then text duck, and then hide that choice. Crocus. Crocus flower. Job. Massage. Therapist or yeah, I spelled that wrong. Therapist. I mean, office life can be stressful for anyone. Florian or not. Florian. That's species. It's caps lock. I added it to the dictionary. So, having a team manning a spa-like setting is very useful for morale and health both. Cool. Then we'll hide you again. Okay, next species. Lime? We've got a lime. What job will the lime have? The lime is a photographer. Okay. I have to wonder if either I need to put my OBS on my leftmost monitor instead of the right, or I need to move my microphone arm to the left side of my desk, which would be very annoying because it keeps this setup is very useful, so I don't have to keep moving stuff on my desk, like where I put my hands and whatnot, but like it blocks the OBS stuff so much. But whatever. I'll deal with that on my own time, I guess. Let me do a bunch of that. Lime. Job. Photographer. How would this benefit the company? I tried looking up jobs that could theoretically be, like, useful for the company, rather than just any random job under the sun. Photographer. Keeping track of plant growth and showing off the beauty of the company headquarters. Both pictures can do wonders. Pictures can do wonders. Yeah, photographers, they take pictures of the plants as they grow to, like, monitor them. But also just, like, working with advertising. That's how we spin it. Okay, text deck. You know, I can probably just move these boxes around. 'Cause I don't... You can be over here. Sources can be over here. I don't need that being so big. I don't need that being so big. You can be small. There we go. I think maybe that works better, because we'll do this. You can be smaller. You can be smaller. You can... I guess... Okay, the things I click on are just on the space where I don't need to worry about them so much anymore. I think this works better. I don't have to move anything. Okay, make you down. Hide choice. Hide choice. Next species. Cactus? Cactus. There's a lot of different species of cactus, but we're just gonna keep it simple. It's just a generic cactus you see in the TV, okay? Quality control. Okay. This was kind of a nebulous choice on my part. Okay. Cactus job quality control. looking over products before they get sent out to the general public is a must. Must. Any low quality items would run the risk of causing problems. And this isn't very detailed. This isn't meant to be very detailed. It's meant to just like give a better idea of the world, you know. Okay. Text doc. High choice. High choice. Lavender. Oh, Lavender is a tailor. Text doc. I didn't add too many flowers onto the list, but we seem to be getting just the flowering type stuff. Lavender. Job. I keep saying L. Tailor. Weaving plant fibers into new clothing designs. Clothing designs or other such things like pillowcases and accessories. Yeah, that's just what a tailor does. Okay. Text doc. Hide you. Hide you. I could probably get through everything faster if I didn't bother with the description. Snowdrops. Yeah, we're getting all of the like the flowers all at once. Snowdrops, so people can see. Snowdrops. Yeah, these are snowdrops. In case anyone doesn't know. I'm pretty sure they're Alaskan flowers. Almost all of Europe. Oh, I thought I might be mixing it up with something from Alaska as a wildflower. But snowdrops. What are the snowdrops? They are sales clerks. Over here. Snowdrop flowers. Job. Sales clerk. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. We're already half an hour into this stream, and I wasn't hoping for it to be that long. I'm hoping like maybe an hour or hour and a half for this. And if I bother to write a description for every single little one, it's gonna take time. I'll probably find the time to like flesh them out more anyway off stream in my personal time. So let's just focus on getting through all 30 of these species and jobs. Okay. Yeah. Let's try to... I wish there was a better way to just get this thing off the screen. Snowdrops, sales clerks. What's next? Lettuce? Ginger. Ginger is going to be a lifeguard. I figure perhaps one day, like a million years from now, I'll get like a summer-themed model and a summer-themed background. That'd be something cute that I could get, because seasonal stuff is always nice. But I'd rather focus on just like making content and doing stuff in general now. And summer's basically over. Maybe next year or something. Ginger. Job. Yeah, if I'm just writing down the jobs, I can probably just I don't have to keep the text doc up. That's convenient for me. Lifeguard. Okay, high choice. Eggplants. Okay. What are the eggplants? Truck drivers. Okay, so eggplants have a bit of a reputation in the emoji texting world. And the fact that now they're truck drivers, that's gonna give people ideas. Important lore. Eggplant. Job. Truck driver. And you know, someone's gotta be getting all of the products driven out to the places where they need to be, so there needs to be truck drivers for the company. Excuse me. High choice. Spin. Butternut squash. Got like hair in my mouth. Gross. Butternut. About to sneeze. Excuse me again. Butternut squash. Job. What is the job of the butternut squash? Butternut squashes are computer specialists. Computer specialist. And it's not like software engineering or whatever, it's just like they're the IT people. They handle the computers, they make sure they're running right. Hide and hide. Papayas. Papaya. Job. What will your job be? Papaya. Papayas are engineers. Okay. Engineer. Engineers keeping track of like the other technology, like the tools and whatnot. Yeah. You know, let's flip this on its head. Let's pick the jobs first and then go to the plants. A DJ. Who's gonna be a DJ? Narcissus. The narcissus flower. That actually is kind of funny. Narcissus flower job DJ, and they'll be very full of themselves as they perform. They're the best performer. They're so obsessed with their own music. Okay. Next species. Basil. 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 Job. Keep typing the letter L instead of the colon or semicolon, whatever it is. Basil. I keep saying Basil. I say Basil because I used to watch Sailor Moon Abridged by Megami33, and there was the blooper episode with the girl idol Saffron, and everyone keeps mispronouncing her name or like missaying her name as a different spice. And they do a bit where they're trying to say the word basil. No, shut up. Basil's talking. Except they keeps the initial actor that's doing the line kept saying Basil over and over again. And then they switched and the next person said Basil on the first try. So I always just think of Basil as Basil because it was just so funny. Basil is a lawyer. Every company needs lawyers. A couple pages. Okay. Next job. Doctor? Okay, who's gonna be a doctor? Mangoes or lettuce? A mango is a doctor. Job. Doctor. Company, the Teal-Rasferian company has healthcare benefits. And has its own doctors. Next. Bananas. What is the job of the humble banana? Bananas are architects. They plan out building stuff. Architect. Fascinating. Next job. Teacher. Kind of added this. Teacher in general, but also like a teacher doesn't need to be like, you know, a school teacher. It can be like someone who teaches you important skills for certain jobs. I wonder if job coach. What's the definition of job coach? Okay, we're not looking at the AI. A job coach helps individuals improve job skills and achieve career goals. Okay, job coach would be a better word than teacher. This is what I meant. Okay. So, who's going to be the job coach? Dragon fruit. Professor Dragon Fruits. Dragon fruit job coach. So that way people can learn important skills that help them like get the careers that they want. Womp. High choice. Next species. Habanero peppers. Habanero. Job. Is this spelled wrong? Okay, why is this doc trying to fix habanero into hand barrow? Is this not how you spell habanero? Did I spell it wrong? Habanero. That's how you spell it. That's how you spell it. Why is it trying to correct it? Add to dictionary, I guess. Okay, habaneros. I didn't get rid of that. Habaneros are now bakers. Those are gonna be some spicy baked goods. But, someone has to produce the pastries in the cafe. It can't just be coffee. Save. High choice. Okay, next job. Painter. Who's gonna paint us a pretty picture? Figs. Fig. Job. Painter. And it's not just, like, artist in general. It can be for, like, painting the buildings, making murals, stuff like that. Okay, next species. Coconuts. Coconuts. Coconuts are going to be ministers. I kind of put this in as a bit of a joke. But okay, the coconuts are ordained ministers. If anyone wants to get married. Coconut. Job. Minister. Ordained minister. Sounds better. Ordained minister. Love is in the air. And it came from a coconut. I was curious to see what kind of combinations we'd get. Advertisement specialists. Whoever gets this is the one in charge of advertising the company. Blueberries. Okay. Blueberry. Job. Advertisement specialist. I spelled both of those words wrong. Okay. Well, blueberries are kind of small, so you can have a lot in a really big team of advertisement specialists. That's a cute thought. Okay, next species. There's only 12 left. Star anise. I believe that's another type of flower. Star anise. Oh, they're... steeped in water to make a tea. What is star anise? Treat microbial infections, regulate blood sugar, fight cancer, improve heart health. Subtly sweet with a slight licorice taste. It's typically used in savory recipes, particularly with meats. So I guess it's a type of spice, from what I believe. Okay. Star anise. And what do they get to be? Land developers. Okay. Job. Land development. They're in charge of buying up land for the company and working with the architects to make sure that the land is being utilized properly for company use. Okay. Next job. Hairdressers. Who gets to be a hairdresser? Broccoli. Well, that'd be interesting because broccoli kind of looks like it has hair, like a little tree, so it can get styled in interesting ways. Broccoli job hair stylist. Doing it random like this is a cute way of coming up with interesting combos. Next species. Kale. Kale is type of vegetable, I believe. It's a leaf cabbage. Kale. Okay, what does kale get to be? Pest control. Job. Pest control. I wonder if kale is a type of species that gets a lot of like pest species trying to eat it because it's a type of cabbage. So maybe they became pest control because they wanted to fight back. Next job. Firefighter. Who gets to be a firefighter? Guavas. Guava job firefighter. I don't know too much about guavas myself. I think they make like a fruit that makes a type of juice. Shrug. I think it's tropical. Guavas get to be firefighters. Garlic. What does garlic get to be? Job. Hide. Garlic gets to be a janitor. Some people think that garlic stinks. The reality is that they're cleaning up after everyone else's messes. That's an awesome combination. Huh. And on their side job, they get to fight vampires. Okay. Next job. There's only 7 left. A fisher. I kind of just came up with some random jobs also. Peaches get to be fishers. I probably sound a little congested after sneezing those couple of times. Jeez. Beaches. Job. Keep putting L. Fishers. Fishers slash sea plant harvesting. That's what we'll do. Sea plant harvester. That works. Sea plants. Okay, we're down to 6. Wasabi. Wasabi being a fisher would probably sound better, but we're doing this randomly. What does Wasabi get to be? A makeup artist! They come up with some spicy designs on your face. Wasabi. Job. Make up. Make up artist. The habaneros get to make spicy pastries. Wasabi gets to make a spicy face. Are habaneros spicy? I'm just now thinking like, oh, they're a type of pepper, but not every single pepper in the universe needs to be spicy. Are habanero peppers hot? No, but a habanero has a different burn. Most all super hots are variants of the habanero species. Okay, they are apparently a type of... spicy pepper. I don't really like spicy food myself, so I don't know about stuff. Pineapples. Pineapples get to be... biochemists. Okay. Pineapple. Why is... Oh, I spelled it wrong. It needs the pine with an E and then the apple. Okay. Biochemist. Why does a plant-based company need a biochemist to make soil enhancers and plant food? That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't include the E here. That's on me. Down to 4. Kiwis. Kiwis get to be... loan sharks. Kiwi. Job. I need to blow my nose. Because this thing is stuck up. I'm gonna mute for 2 seconds, and I can do it easily by just pushing the button on my Blue Yeti microphone that's mute. Alright. Not exactly a lot comes out when I blow my nose, but hopefully I sound slightly less congested. Okay, but the Kiwis get to be loan sharks. Why did I include loan sharks? Because if people try to borrow money from us, we need to get it back. Okay, high choice. Next job. There's only a few. Green energy specialist. Lettuce, lemon, or pumpkins? Lemons. I think I sound more congested after blowing my nose. Jesus. Okay. When life gives you lemons, you need to make green energy. Job. Green energy specialist. I always spell specialist wrong. Specialist. With an A. Okay. Okay, lettuce or pumpkin? Wow, okay. Pumpkins. Pumpkins get to be fitness coaches. Different from a job coach. Pumpkin job fitness coach. And by default, astronomers and astrologists are lettuce. Do I spin it. Lettuce. Why do we need astronomers / astrologist? For magic. We need it for magic purposes. For like growing seasons and whatnot. Astrologist. I'll just put that there. I think they're slightly different. But astrologist. I think astrologist is the type that looks to the stars for like advice. I think astronomers like chart things. I'm not sure. But it's also kind of funny how lettuce is kind of a very common kind of, some might consider it basic, but then it gets to be an astrologist, which is so magical and wonderful. It's very contrasting. Okay, so let me get that off the screen. So let's just scroll back up the list really quick and count things off. Lettuce is an astrologist. Pumpkin is a fitness coach. Lemons are green energy specialists. Kiwis are the loan sharks. Pineapples are biochemists. Wasabis are makeup artists. Peaches are in charge of fishing and any sea plants. Jeez, I am congested. I need to keep myself from sneezing more. Garlics are the janitors. Guavas are firefighters. Kale is pest control. Broccoli is hairstylist. Star anise are land development agents. Blueberries are in charge of advertisement. Coconuts are ordained ministers. Figs are painters. Habaneros are bakers. Dragon fruits are in charge of job coaching. Bananas are architects. Mangoes are doctors. Basil has the job of a lawyer. Narcissus flowers are DJs. Papayas are engineers. Butternut squash are the computer specialists. Eggplants are the truck drivers. Gingers are lifeguards. Oh, that's hilarious. Ginger lifeguards. What if, but like, some people have a real thing for, like, humans that are gingers. Like, they have orange hair, and they think lifeguards are really attractive. So it'd be really funny if, like, they had, like, the stereotypical slow strut, but they had, like, long, flowing locks of, of ginger hair. Snowdrop flowers are sales clerks. Lavenders are tailors. Cactus are in charge of quality control. Limes are photographers. Crocus flowers are massage therapists. And then we have the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we already had. So that's a lot of jobs. That's 36 characters, I believe, because the wheels were 30, and then the 6 we already had. Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, this only took like an hour and 5 minutes or so. That's not bad. Well, there we go. I did something other than just playing video games. And I guess I will, like, blah blah blah. I'll flesh out these characters ever so slightly more, and perhaps in the future they will be able to star as background NPCs for new backgrounds. I do have... One of these days I do need to, like, come up with ideas for, like, more stuff to do. Like, in terms of just cute little whimsical things. That aren't just, video games. But that's something for me to worry about on my own time, I suppose. But yeah. I think I'm just gonna end this stream here. I'm gonna get some lunch. And then I'm gonna eat that lunch. And just kind of chill out for a while, and then I will start up a waiting room for a play session of Radiant Historia. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by this stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time zone, and I will hopefully see you later today, or just whenever. Just whenever. All right. Bye.